Hey everyone, welcome back to my closet. Today we're going to talk about styling your family for the family photo shoot. And this is a question that I recently received from a client, and I thought, gosh, it would make a really good video. So if I'm catching you a little too late for this season, because I know here we are already December, then file this one away for next year and pull it up on my YouTube channel next year and check it out then. The thing about the family photo shoot is we want to look like a cohesive group, but we also want to look like ourselves. So the idea is to find colors that blend together, find a theme that's similar, and making sure that no one stands out as the oddball, so to speak. So I've done a few photo shoots personally with my family and over the years, and I'll show you photos of those towards the end. We've done Lacoste shirts one year, we did gingham one year, we did plaid shirts a couple of years ago, and we've not done a shoot this year, but I'm thinking about putting just a little casual shoot together ourselves using my camera, and we'll see what happens. And so that was kind of what started this whole journey towards this video today, was the question from my client and then me putting looks together. So what I recommend, if you are doing the shoot with children who are younger age, go through their closet first before you go through your own. I don't know about you guys, but my husband and I have a lot more variety and possibilities in our own closets than our children have in theirs. Quite frankly, I think they'd be happy wearing the same 3 shirts all month. So, they don't have as many things. So go to their closet first and see what sorts of things they have that will work for your shoot. It's important to know what the theme is. Do you have a certain message you're trying to get across? Clean, rustic, modern, kind of thinking about those style words that we've talked about in previous videos. Are any of those styles something that you're trying to get across in your photo? So think about that before you start putting looks together. I recently found a really cute plaid shirt for my son. So I decided, okay, this is new and we're not getting as much new stuff for the kids' wardrobe lately. So why don't I run with this as the first starting piece? So my daughter, who likes to wear similar clothes to Nathan, she's got a sort of a Christmassy plaid shirt too. And since this is a darker plaid, I've got sort of a gray chino that I'm putting with that. And with the lighter plaid, I'm doing just the navy chino. And we'll do dark shoes so that it's kind of more about the top. So then that leaves my husband and me. Since we're an even number, I like to think of it as pairs. So since these two are doing plaid, what are my husband and I going to do? We could go all in with the plaid shirts, but we did that a couple of years ago. So I thought, well, let's look at sweaters. So my husband's got a few. So he's got a gray, and pulling in color, because I love color, I've got this berry color sweater. So tying to my daughter's navy chino, I pulled out a dark jean for my husband, and then a slightly lighter blue jean for myself. Now, why did I do that? I did that because my son, if you'll remember, he's got a lighter pant. And so we've got the light gray, sort of the navy, and then we've got the dark jean. So we really need something that's a little bit lighter so that my son in the gray doesn't feel or look like the odd man out. So that's one thing that you need to also think about, is if you're an even number, making sure that you've got pairs that match up with each other. All four of you don't have to have the same look, but if you want to do something slightly different, then I would suggest doing pairs together and then looking at the colors that you've got and making sure that no one is really popping out or standing out too much. This is the lightest color here, but we've also got sort of this light gray sweater that sort of ties in with it, and this lighter gray pant. So the overall idea is just making sure you've got colors that blend well together. You've got just sort of a general theme that you're working towards. This is just a little bit holiday, I think, is what is coming across here. When we did the Lacoste shirts, I don't have those shirts anymore, but if you were going to do something like that, you could do all different colors. If you had some pastels, then I might throw in like a lavender and maybe a pink with these two and maybe some dark jeans. I don't have all the gingham that we wore either, but you could all try to find something. And I've got two purples and two blues here for my gingham. And I briefly thought about these plaid pants for the photo shoot over here because they have the plaid shirts. The reason why the plaid pants didn't make it is because then my husband would need some kind of wild and wacky pant on the bottom so that I wouldn't stand out so much. So that's why the plaid pant didn't make it into the mix. And whoops, I'll show you what our Lacoste shirts look like. Just all different colors. We're kind of all about the same depth, except my husband is sort of in a lighter color, but doesn't stand out terribly right there. And the plaid shirts, I had to pull this off my wall, but as you can see, we've all got our dark jeans on. No one stands out too much. My son and my daughter and I all have a little bit of light in our shirt. My husband doesn't, but he's got some light buttons there, and it doesn't stand out in a crazy sort of way. And then the gingham shoot is back here, and it's probably going to be a little harder to see, but I'm wearing pink. My daughter's in light blue. My son's in sort of a darker blue, and John's in that purple that I think I just showed you from over here. So it's really quite simple. It's not brain science. It's just really kind of starting with what your theme is, what colors you can all come together with from your closets, trying not to shop. Hopefully we've all learned that during this time that we really don't need to shop as much as we think we do. We probably have everything we need in our closets. And if you ever need any help, there's people like me that can work with you virtually or a quick in-person visit to help you pull a look together for your photo shoot, depending on what you've got going on. So this is something that I hope you find helpful. And I think I'm going to go into a little bit more skincare. You guys seem to really enjoy that. So I think that that's something I'm going to be focusing on in the coming weeks. Also color, you've shown interest in that as well. So stay tuned. I hope you're having a great week and a great start to your holiday. And I'll see you again back here soon. Bye.